once you're on the court in a pro basketball situation, it's not as much to that extreme.
Right. You have to support together as a team.
Right.
No matter what.
Right.
Wow. So are there things that you do that promotes a little bit more team effort so there is no envious or jealousy? Is there things that you do as a team, not just playing basketball, that you do?
Well, for instance, like with me, you know, now I was the first half Korean to play in the KBL.
Oh. Wow. So
now,
this is you're legendary on this then.
Well, it just, you know, I was the first. And but now we have other, there's 6 half Koreans in the league. So if you look at how people you know, act, like certain people, they try to just be like, hey, I'm American.
Yeah.
You know, because you're half Korean, but you know, honestly, because we grew up in America, obviously we're going to be more American because we didn't grow up in this culture. We don't really speak the language as well as, it's not our mother tongue. But for me one of the things that I do is I've always tried to just be like everybody else. I've never tried to, hey, I'm from America, treat me special. I've always like eaten Korean food. Like when I first came from America, there was a lot of things I couldn't eat. Now I love basically everything. But, you know, when I first came, there was a lot of things that I just didn't like, but I would just, like, okay, looks like we're eating this today.
What was that?
Well, 청국장, like when I first came here, like
so you
청국장.
didn't like it.
Well, I didn't, before you taste it, you smell it, right? So I was like, what is this? Do I have to eat this? But I've never, I know like a lot of some of the other guys, they only hang out with the foreign players, you know, and just speak English. I always try to speak Korean with my, you know, with my team. And, you know, when they go out and do stuff, I like to participate and, you know.
So how's 청국장 now for you?
I love it.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah.
It's like down south home.
Yeah.
Right? Wow. All right. We're going to go ahead to this segment. We're in this segment called Catch a Glimpse, and we know that Daniel plays basketball, and you can search him on the internet, and he almost has all kinds of things. It's just almost scenes of just you playing, you know, your highlights. It's fabulous, you know. I get so proud when I see these things. But, you know, a flip side, you know, of knowing him, because when he first came to Korea, Korean was very difficult for you. And that was how many years ago?
It was 8 years ago.
And so for our viewers, I want our viewers to understand, you know, in 8 years, you know, you've done, language is not your profession,
right?
But you took it as a main source of communications, you know, to build your profession better.
Right.
So this is something, you know, many of our viewers are probably doing the reverse. Trying to improve their English, even by watching the show.
Right.
So, you know, I want to know how far in advance in Korean you've gotten. So, what are your favorite dishes that you like to make?
Do you want me to speak in Korean?
No, I want you to actually share a recipe in Korean. So, which
in Korean?
What's your favorite, you know, recipe?
Well, you know, like if I'm making Korean food for like American people. I'll just make like.
Okay, tell it to us in Korean if you can.
뭐 저는 그 집으로 그냥 외국인 손님 오실 때 저는 요리 해주고 싶은데 원래 그냥 양념 고기랑 그냥 밥이랑 뭐 일반 반찬 제공해 주는데 그런 거 좋아해요. It's really hard for me to speak on camera. It's very 당황스러워요.
당황스러워요. 당한 거죠. What about Spanish? I know you speak a little Spanish.
Oh, I mean, I'm learning Spanish. I'm not very good at it, but you know, I
Let's
could say.
Let's hear a little bit of it.
Buenos días. Me llamo Daniel y yo soy de los Estados Unidos.
Oh wow!
Just basic stuff. I'm sure everybody.
You're gonna whip out the Macarena song. Okay, so I want you one more time. We want to get your Korean going and see how far you improve. To your fans, if you can actually say something to your fans in Korean. I know you've got so many fans, especially the females.
안녕하세요, 이정준입니다. 팬 여러분, 스타 잉글리시 많이 시청하시고 많이 사랑해 주시길 바랍니다. 사랑해요.
Wow, that was fabulous. I think just speaking Korean, speaking Korean on camera is very difficult. Or
It's
any
hard for me.
language. Any language.
Yeah.
It's difficult for anyone. But your Korean's like getting better and better as I go. I'm about to make you sing a Korean song.
No. Wait, stop while we're ahead.
No, what do you normally sing? Like, I know you need to be going to these singing rooms with your teams and stuff. So, what do you sing, actually?
You know, 노래방 culture is something. When I first came, I was like, what is going on? Like, we're all just hanging out singing to each other. I thought it was weird because we don't really do that. I never grew up doing that. But now I have fun. If they ask me and I can't avoid it and I have to sing something because I'm not really a great singer. In my own mind I am, but I'll usually just do like a rap, like
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lately I've been doing I'll Be Missing You, Puff Daddy.
Wow.
It's a pretty easy one.
Well, that's really good. Did you ever practice it at home or?
No, that's kind of just one of those ones that it's just so easy that, anybody can do it.
Yeah. You can make your own song rapping, like green tea or something.
Like green tea?
Yeah. No, in this industry, by playing basketball, you have lots of fans and you have lots of people or guests that come to see you, watch the game and stuff. You must have met a lot of different people along the path. Any, some unique people that you met?
Well, I think everybody's unique in their own special way. I mean, yeah, I've met being in this industry, you get a lot of opportunities, like, like a lot of my people that I work with, they have friends that are like in entertainment and things like that. And I remember when I first came, one of the cool guests that I was excited to meet, we all went out, to have some food one time, and I really liked the Lisang. They're singing, they're a rap group in Korea, and one of my 선배s is very good friends with them. So to me, that was pretty special. I thought that was pretty cool. I also had an opportunity to go to a soccer game and meet Park Ji-sung, who's kind of like Korea's hero. And but at that time, I had to go visit family in America. So I sent my brother. I asked if my brother could do it instead, and so my brother ended up meeting Park Ji-sung. Very unfortunate.
Didn't you do some kind of things with other sports players too?
I did a advertisement for a while back, and there was some famous people in that, but it was Kim Yeona, the figure skater, and we all came out in the commercial together. So everybody was asking me, "Oh, you got to meet Kim Yeona? How cool! What's that like?" But she actually filmed her